So welcome back. Um, I've had to change my plans a little bit about what we're doing today, and my second screen isn't working, so I'm gonna have a little fun with this. Today I was supposed to be talking about Kepler, but I'm actually gonna be talking about this new observatory. Um, I just found out about it last week, and it's pretty awesome. So when you come onto Google, you just click on When you come onto Google, you just type in Rubin Observatory. This is actually the full name, Vera C Rubin. It's in Chile, and it's the very first one, so you just click on it. And these are the first images, and um, two of these are videos. And so we're just going to go through some of these. So we'll start with Coffee Treasure Chest. So this is just really awesome. So we have an elliptical here. We have a spiral. There's so many that we're seeing over here. Um, there's a lot clustered together. So let's see. Yeah, just zoom out a little bit. Just one swipe down, and it gives you these are the borders. So each of these is the scan that it took, and they always take in vertical. Let's see what we can read about it. So when you scroll down, you can read about the picture, the video, whatever it is. And so here we see that they focused on the southern region of the Virgo cluster. And that was how they got this. So this is the Virgo cluster. I think it's starting to rain outside. Yeah, and there's little videos. I'm not really sure how it works yet with playing the videos. I mean, I know most of the people I follow play videos on their thing, but I'm still new. My channel's still new, so I don't really want to do that yet. Let's see. Go back to the beginning. Here we go. And this would be the swarm of asteroids. So these are actually asteroids that they found. These aren't ones that we've like already found and they just went to look at them. These are actually new to us. Anyway, obviously they're not new. And here we go again. Swarm of new asteroids. And so as we see in the second paragraph over here, we have, wow, 2,104 new asteroids in the solar system that were observed. Well, discovered. I mean, that's pretty amazing. 7 near-Earth objects, 11 Jupiter Trojans, and 9 trans-Neptunian objects. That's really so. Oh, look, and you can. Okay, so try the near-Earth ones first. So what it looks like from what I'm reading is that you kind of have to watch the video. I'm not really well, I mean, I guess. Okay. I will play the video and probably talk a little just so I don't end up getting well. Okay. Lots of fast moving. Oh, that's really cool. Wow. Wow. So by night 7, that is actually a very small area. Wow, that's really cool. Not really sure. Let's see the Trans-Neptunian. You know, yes, they are icy objects. I mean, that's expected because they're so far away from the sun. And a little bit more. Okay. Okay, soon we're gonna begin. Wow. So we will be seeing a lot more of that. Let's see next. Rhythms in the stars. This is another video, so hopefully it's not too long. Okay. It must really be windy outside. My door is clanging around. I like their little logo. Okay. These must be the variables that they were talking about. That is also very awesome. So let's see. Yep, right there. So they're pulsating 46 subtly pulsating stars. So the subtly pulsating ones, as you can see right here, are the RR Lyrae. I'm not sure if I say that right. Uh, yes, so the RR Lyrae variable stars. That's something that I have been planning on talking about, so I'm not going to go too far into it right now, but there are several different types of variable stars. Um, these ones are not quite Cepheid, and then there's different levels of Cepheid as well. But they are still variables, so they are really good for telling distance. This one's a little bit longer, but this one really does do a good job explaining these variable stars, and also probably why it's important. So, date of 2015. So these are all very brand new, and or the images are very brand new, not the stars themselves, obviously. Okay. So again, there I saw Virgo cluster, that, and the last one. So this is the Trifid and Lagoon Nebula. Okay, this one doesn't zoom out when I'm sitting on it, like the first one did. Wow. I mean, just the amount of color. So each of these colors actually represents um, a different type of gas and heat. So you can see all of these just like beautifully bright blue new stars. You can also see some not so brand new stars. Uh, they probably aren't that old either. Um, but let's take a look. Oh, I think they made a video of this one too. Let's see. And I will go back and see the other one. So I don't know if the device is picking up the sound. I think I had my sound too loud because it was pretty loud in my ears. But you can see right up here um, that this right here says 7.2 hours of observing time. That's not actually like 7.2 hours in a row, but it's 7.2 hours like they're imaging as it moves, and then usually the next day and the next day until they got to 7.2 hours. So, man, when it goes in close up, it's it's really like you can just see how many more stars you can actually see from it. So, let's see where this is. So, referred to as Messier 25,000 light years away in the constellation of Sagittarius. Oh, look at this. Okay, so they go in, they have the um, descriptions. They have the descriptions, so yes, everything that we can see already. So we have the pink and the blue. Um, blue is the blue we mostly see in all of these stars, but you see over here there's blue cloud around the nebula, and yeah, you see the dark dust, and the dark dust you can sometimes see through with other um, wavelengths, but it's not guaranteed that you'll be able to see everything anyway, um, especially not from Earth, even though they're up on the top of a mountain and they are in like pitch black darkness where they are. You're still going to get interference with our atmosphere. I think those are the main ones, but when you go back to the main page, you can have uh, well, you have access to more videos. So this one, I believe, is just talking to the team. There, yep, that was just a few days ago. I think that's when I saw it, Monday. Press releases, but this is um, really cool. So they have it split up because I have the screen. Um, I have it minimized for me to be able to see my streaming or my recording, not streaming, the end of the page. These things would usually be up top when you're in full screen, but they have different areas. So they have media resources if you want to use any of their stuff in projects of yours. They have news, what things coming out, and then they have special education and for scientists ones, which is pretty cool. Let's see what they, okay, surveying instruments, data card, okay, collaboration. This is really cool. So for anybody who's looking to, um, I don't maybe collaborate or even just do research for whatever you're working on by yourself, you can use that one for scientists or the media resources as well if you need the videos or the pictures or anything. But there's also the education center. So let's click on educators. Okay, so this is set up for educators, and this is, I would assume, partners. Okay, so this is an online astronomy investigation that incorporates the data and is intended for anywhere from middle school, advanced middle school, to introductory college. So if you're in lower levels in college, like just beginning to study astronomy, or maybe astronomy is not actually your major, but you took astronomy or you're taking astronomy and you're just kind of interested in it a little bit, this would be good for you. Also, if you have older children, that would also be good. So you can look at the program guide here. It seems like everything is just very easy to find on this website, and that's not always the case with websites. See, they have the program guide here, and then they also have the see, it's the teacher's guide, what the investigations are, and then they break them down even further. And first look on resources. So all of this stuff seems really awesome, and I'm actually going to wind up going through here. This um this one is just I just kind of out of nowhere was like, okay, so the other thing I was doing didn't really work out, so let me just talk about Rubin. That's how this came about. Um, so I haven't actually looked through any of it. I haven't looked through the program for any of that yet. And I will probably make a second video. Maybe I'll try to incorporate some of their investigations into my videos, since this is an education channel. I would assume this applies. So that is really awesome. That is all that I really am going to get through. I wanted to mainly just show you these beginning images, how to get here. Um, and so this right here, the National Science Foundation, they funded actually quite a bit of stuff at my school. So I mean that's pretty cool, and I'm gonna look more into that as well. But for now, I would just like for you guys to take it upon yourselves, probably, to come and look, find this observatory. Again, just type in Rubin Observatory. It'll be the very first one, and obviously Copilot is going to know what you're talking about. And when you actually first click on it, it doesn't come up like this. It has this whole like show here first before popping these up. Um, it's really cool to watch. And if you are a native Spanish speaker, it has it for you in Spanish as well. I mean, it makes sense because it's in Chile, so why wouldn't they? But one of the things that I saw from the news story that I watched, which is how I found out about it, was the scientists that work there come from all over. And if you are somebody who is trying to get, something like a position like this, it doesn't hurt to just start talking to people. Just start, probably locally. If you're in school, start at your school, start talking to people, just start building relationships, and eventually, the more you work on your education, the more you work on your research and, writing papers based on your research, especially if you get them published, um, you'll get there. That is my goal too. But for now, I would like to wrap this one up. Um, Hopefully next time the thing that I had planned will work out and I can finish talking about Kepler. Again, as I said last time, he is very important and I would like to get more detail. And for that, I would really like to have somebody else on. So that was the Rubin Observatory. Find it. I will post the link to Rubin in the description and go have a look for yourself. Rewatch the videos and just do some exploring yourself. Remember, keep looking up.